Probably a bit conservative on pit entry, but oh well.
Are you going to stick around for a bit? Or are you going to go to bed?
Yeah, we'll do a bit.
Fair enough.
I haven't got anything better to do. I'm still awake.
Hopefully my display on my steering wheel will actually work now and not be delayed.
Alright,
57 seconds, that's not too bad.
Yeah, pit stops are about 43, I think.
I think a driver change adds a bit in, doesn't it?
Yeah, gloves are so sweaty. Timing's almost spot on if it's half past changeover.
Yeah, about 3 minutes too early, but it's fine.
It's 5:28. So it's probably 5:29 by the time you take over.
Yeah, a couple of minutes early. Chris will should be alright to get in.
Yeah, it did. Well, I mean, it probably didn't help when I crashed, but actually, probably good. Almost a good thing I crashed.
Oh, here we go. Second engine on.
I didn't turn the engine off.
Yeah, fair.
Go.
Dash seems to be working.
Yeah, because if not, I think I might have been doing another stint. What?
The delay on the dash. It's not like hooked up.
Oh. Yeah, you got to be careful. Cold brakes, cold tyres. Felt the car was almost at its fastest lap 2.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so my quickest lap was 7 lap 2 and actually had some front end grip. It kind of loses it towards the end. Brake. Jeez, I could see you running straight on then.
No, but under control.
I ran long here a couple of times by just not looking at what gear I was in. Have to do it in first.
I was going to say, what gear is that?
Just crap out here.
Not too bad last night.
I nailed it about 2 or 3 times in a stint compared to Chris. And then of course I screwed up this next corner. Yeah. We've made it better than I did out of my first lap out of the pits. I completely forgot where I was. I thought that was the middle left, not the last left.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's only when I saw it, I was like, oh, slam on the brakes. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm dead now.
I was tempted to run some laps before joining in, but
No.
it was too early for this. I barely got how bad as it was.
Yeah. It's easy just to go straight into it, to be honest. You're not going to gain anything. Especially as you don't know what the track conditions are. Well, how are you going to simulate a nice rugged track? Ooh.
It's just brake. It's not brake work.
Yeah, you didn't brake hard enough.
So 4 laps ahead, 4 laps behind.
Yeah.
Really looks like loads of brake.
Last lap I had 53, got behind you at 52. Most people in the 51s. Definitely first gear. It's definitely first gear.
Second gear last night.
No, it's first gear. Because you're doing the extra speed coming into it. Because that right hand is nearly flat.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I thought, oh, it's second. You can probably get through in second. No, you can't. You need the engine braking for first and the extra rotation. Oh, by the way, your brake bias at 58.6 and your traction control's at 5.
Okay, seems okay to me so far.
I felt Oh, it might be 6 actually now, because it's starting to get a bit loose. But yeah, 58.6 seems good. I didn't really lock it up. No.
My time difference isn't working.
Your 210's down. Mike said, Chris said, I had that in my second stint, and it was so annoying. Especially like now, you kind of want to be seeing what you did, quicker or not.
I did try not to pick crew chief.
Right, you're not missing much at the moment.
Do it on the next stop.
He's not really saying anything, to be honest.
That's true, he doesn't really do much anyway.
That's the first gear at Apex. Do you keep that flat?
No, I'm still waking up. Hard work, so I stopped that time.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
bring it home now.
It's one of those ones where you just got to get into that rhythm. My second and third stint, I was definitely a lot better than the first. Just got into a rhythm then. Though my hands were really sore. I still have my force feedback at 70%. I might turn that down a bit to 60.
Oh yeah, I can turn that back up. Because I turned it down last night because it did that weird thing where it loses the force feedback but still does the bumps.
Oh, no, I didn't have that issue. I didn't have any issue with my force feedback, just my wrists hurt now. Oh, I will do. Yes, get out of this chair and sit on the sofa. Take it you're changing it on the fly.
What, the force feedback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good idea of Fanatec. That's like one of the best things about the things. You can just change it while driving.
Change mode as well.
Yeah.
Preset.
That's great stuff. Are you streaming again? Or is it like too early in the morning?
No, I just turned it on.
Cool. Oh, nice cool seat. Have you done carousel?
Ishenko's off, it's going to be a code 80. Ishenko's not done it. That car, that Russian car.
Yeah, I think it is. I have to say, the GT3s have been quite good.
This time they have been, I'd say.
Yeah, they've been quite good this stint. I mean, the IDOS one still gets a bit flashy when you just dive in to turn 4, but I think they kind of got used to that's realistically an overtaking position for us, because if we don't dive you into turn 3, then we're going to get you at turn 4. Right, pace will come. And so I've done 55, 54, 55 at the start, and it came down to 51, 52s. Well, say 51, did about 4. The problem was the understeer started kicking in.
Yeah, you'll feel it more now, it's rubbered in.
It was just turn 2, it was just pushing. I don't really know what to do about that. I know what I could do is I could turn the TC down to 3 like I had it in practice. And get the rear to kick out more. But don't spin.
PB.
You're 6/10 off fastest for here, but
No code 18, that's interesting.
I don't think they're paying attention, to be honest.
Unless I just didn't see the wing and it was still there, but I'm pretty sure there was no wing on that car.
It might be like what happened when Chris did it earlier. I was like, well, do it properly, get in the pit limiter and just crawl around.
Yeah. What are the lap times for Dylan at the moment?
53.2 last one.
Okay. 52.1.
Cool, good lap.
Waking up now.
If you keep that pace up, you don't quicker than I was. I was doing mid-late 52s.
Just before I finished my last stint last night, I was doing 52s pretty consistently.
You're 4/10 and step down, or half second down in seconds. Those first two corners down the back.
Wow. Okay, well, I'll believe that.
The difference is you get a better launch out of the turn 4 than me. Do you know what I mean by it's almost like Christmas that one, you just chuck it.
Yeah, I was noticing that last night. You could brake really late.
It's that from turn 3 to carousel, I'm quicker than Chris. Like, quite a bit. Like, 4/10 quicker. But everywhere else he's quicker than me.
I'm just sort of
But that might
consistently shitting the way around.
track cover. Yeah, you're 1.2 off our fastest at the moment.
I lost a bit of time in the sector there.
Yeah.
It's that corner, bridge corner. After that crash last night, I've been like really cautious through that corner.
Actually, you've been alright. Going through there, you're alright. Part of the issues I was having, sometimes the car would push on when the tyres were rubbery, where tyres weren't gripping.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was rotate, so you have to get out the steering, and once you get out the steering, the car just pushes. It's like, okay, now I'm running up the inside of the grass. Yeah, you get a really good launch.
That's good.
With this car,
2-3.
you have to be perfect.
Yeah, which I'm not.
If not, you understeer. Because it will turn in, but you cannot correct it. You have to get off the brakes and turn in at the exact same point, and the car will turn. But as soon as you straighten the steering, you have to turn again. It's done.
That's generally how I drive, though. Like saw in the wheel.
Yeah, my driving style is I get to the apex early. I think is it Alonso? Yeah, the Alonso style. What doesn't really suit this car too much. It's like the amount of times you just ran over that curb on the inside.
Yeah, I did that quite a few times last night. Try and take that flat next time.
Don't. It's probably not flat. It's like a 90. It's a lift to like 90%, 8%.
That's what I'm doing. Just a tiny lift.
Tiny little lift. That's about it. I don't know if it's flat yet.
I did it flat last night once. I was like, ooh.
We might have had a dodgy run at one of the corners.
Maybe.
This is where I was feeling it before I sleep at that right hander.
It's quite heavy now that I've turned it on. I like that corner, sort of that feels alright now.
Yeah, I kept getting a bit too, car a bit slidey.
The night it was a bit sketchy.
It's where I've had most of my accidents though, I think that one.
That bridge corner is where I went off every time and lost all that time.
Yeah, 1.3 off our best. It's 52.2.
Just doing 52.2s now. It's the third lap I've done.
It's not a bad pace to sit, to be honest. 52.2 will probably finish where we sit.
Yeah, 4 laps to fall back unless someone crashes is going to be pretty hard.
1.2 quicker than the ahead. Problem is pit strategies and stuff get in the way then, and GT3 is physically in the way.
That's the first GT3 I've seen, I think, or second one.
I'm trying to think. Vagabond overtook me earlier. Yeah, well, there's physically less of them.
Are there?
Yeah. The track is looking quite empty.
How many cars are running left?
I've got to escape from this. I've got to find the keyboard first. There it is. I'll get on. Turn it back on. To a break. 12 cars running.
Oh, wow. There was 20 last night.
Yeah, 2 crashed while I was driving.
Oh, right.
Both GT3, so yeah. The guys behind us have just done a driver swap, and he's in the pits.
Benjamin.
Yeah, he overtook me once while going round, although he crashed as well. Yeah, we're like 4 laps behind Dylan, so we're not going to catch him even have many hours left.
Just to keep going.
One of those ones, yeah, keep going, don't crash.
I think I'll be alright. If I'm crashed already, then I'll be okay.
Yeah. Just got to kick me out the car.
You got another one yet to go?
Yeah. Be alright though. It's getting into that rhythm at the start.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have a shower.
I'll do that after this. Get breakfast on. Laps of fuel left.
It's weird, with some of the grip levels at the moment, I think I'm almost slower with it. That sounds
I don't seem
stupid.
any quicker, but I feel more comfortable.
Yeah, well, I think if I make a mistake, it's more comfortable. It's just more it's so grippy. It's not. I'm not quite as smooth because it's not sliding to the exits as much. Like there, instead of getting right to the curve, it jerks back in. Yeah, last one was. Yeah, we're both pretty quick. Leader's in the 49, doing 49.
God.
He's lapped me like 3 times.
Yeah, I got lapped a few times last night as well.
Well, he was like 21 laps ahead of us.
Not very easy GT3. Two. When that LMP went off and I thought the wing had gone off and they didn't do a code 80, I was like, am I in the correct channel? I was like, they whispered to all of us.
Yeah, I know Alex probably fallen asleep, to be honest. He was on here, he was around earlier, but he sounded like death. Apparently he was talking to Chris in the middle of the night. Me and popped in to say hi when we swapped over, after we swapped over, but he sounded like...
Tired.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounded like a zombie.
I'm slowly waking up. Nearly there.
Can't believe only 12 finishes so far.
It's quite a high attrition rate.
Well, only a couple of them are actual mechanicals.
Others were just crashing. Well, there was mainly crashing.
One
had an engine blow up.
3, 2 engines up.
Alright.
4 of them were accidents / engine blows. And 1, 2, 3. The other 4 were DNF. What I'm assuming was... It could be anything. Could literally be anything. I don't know what happened. I don't want to hit race. I just want to see a dash. Ignore my hit right. I'm going to ride along with it. Just so I can see a dash. Because if I'm not in this view, I can see everyone else, but I can't see what you're doing.
Right.
And it's just more interesting, to be honest. It saves having race view up on my phone and looking across all the time. Yeah, just when you're at the pit stop, whatever you do, don't just make noise the drive.
Thank you. Compliant GT3 driver.
They have been quite. I think that's one of them that's actually been quite compliant.
Yeah.
It's quite annoying with that one, actually. We've had a good race for 5th.
Yeah. Sure happens, huh?
Yeah. They've crashed as well, so.
Yeah, everyone's had a few offs, I think.
Well, saying that Vagabond was definitely quicker than us. All 3 of us.
Which car's that?
The one ahead of us, Dylan's car.
Dylan's car.
His teammate was definitely quicker than us. But Dylan is our pace. And obviously had that stint. But I was on where he was on inters and slow. Then obviously we crashed. Well, I crashed again.
Many times.
Yeah, many times.
I was doing 52s and some shit as a corner.
Right, you only lost 3 tenths. 12 quickest. What's probably, what's almost average now. The tyres going towards the end.
Yeah. Got 30 litres left.
It's like when it gets to about 25 litres or something, the car just feels awful. I say feels awful, it gets worse.
I found it got better last night.
No.
Like my last 10 laps was one of the fastest laps in the stint.
Normally, it is.
Yeah.
And it was for Chris. For me, I think I took too much out of the tyres at the start.
Maybe.
I was really struggling towards the end. I say struggling, it's like I couldn't get out of the 52s. And I couldn't push back hard. I could put it in quali mode and I couldn't push back my car and set a fast lap. Yeah, you definitely got quicker.
I got into engine mode 4, sorry. 6, what's that, 6 engine mode? Party mode.
Party mode, yeah. This will be a 51.9. Or maybe a 52.0.
52.0. I did a 51.6 last night, I think.
Yeah, what you can't see is you're nearly 2 tenths down now, turn 1.
Struggling
3 tenths.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
3 tenths. Turn 2 it really likes to push when the tyres are getting old.
Yeah, I noticed that last night. I rewound a few times. I was like, no grip.
8 hours and 7 minutes remaining.
Nearly there.
Getting there. Slowly.
I was hoping it'd be dusky, a bit more dusky.
Oh, I was kind of expecting it to be dark when I joined. It was like, oh look, it's getting night for Chris. What the hell?
Because it's still very dark here now.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened, I don't know why, but I think the time of day screwed.
Someone must have waited. Could be.
He's in the pits now. I think the time of day screwed on our effect. Because it got, well, my second stint should have been light to dusk. It was dark. So, yeah. This is daylight at 7 a.m.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Although in the
Oh,
summer,
no, that's right.
it's a bit too light. What's that?
We're an hour ahead.
Oh.
It's 10 to 7. It's 5 to 7. It's actually only 5 to 6. The time of day's wrong. That'll be why.
Nightmares about that corner.
I'm trying to think, could I wreck there? Probably. I wrecked it most of them. The only one I haven't wrecked at is Carousel.
Didn't you wreck there?
Wrecked it in quality.
Yeah. I thought you went around the outside of someone and wrecked.
That was Chris.
Ah.
Some Chris lost his wing. Came close to her, hit the in the wet. I got right to the edge of the track and it gripped up.
What's Indy doing? She had a big knock. She's complaining about a feather.
Shouldn't I guess?
Yeah. Usually she's alright when it's dark. When it goes dark, she doesn't meow and all that usually.
$52s, 53s are fine. I mean, as I said, we're not racing for wins. We're just racing to, well, the moment survival. Not be last LMP2. See how
Yeah.
right, so.
Which we're not.
Well, last running LMP2. Must make that distinction because we're not going to be last LMP2 because there are 9 hours.
Yeah.
Next car back is a lead car. It's P2. Right. P3. And you've got P1 behind. On that last lap, you were half a second quicker than Dylan, 14 quicker than Benjamin behind. The next car ahead of you on the road is Dylan.
Okay, I'll let myself. Where is he on track?
Just the left kink, he's just going to carousel now. Oh, it's quite a bit far behind actually. My track map's a bit delayed.
Yeah, it is a bit.
So when
He's
you were
in the
entry
vicinity.
to carousel, yeah, when you were entry, he was exit carousel.
Okay.
So he's only, he's a little bit up the road. And yeah, you've got P3 and P1 behind you. Well, you'll see at some point. Probably turn the lights off now as well.
Probably could, yeah.
Might as well, could just leave them on, to be honest.
It was handy in the night to notify the GT3s.
Yeah.
Actually see them. I think I see a car in the distance behind me.
Yeah, it's about half a straight line. I'm not sure. I'm wondering whether we're running too much rear wing.
Why is that?
Just by this, I know there's draft.
We're running the wrong gearing, I think.
Yeah, I think we're running too long gearing.
So I'm still not using 6th gear. Barely. Like a second.
Oh really? I was using it quite a bit.
Like, and that's probably when I use most of 6th gear.
What's your fuel usage per lap then?
4 litres.
Yeah, that's why then you're... And
Wait,
that was on...
385, sorry.
Oh, so you're still going the same then?
I've got 4 laps left.
That's probably short shifting a bit then.
I had to check that out, I'm pretty sure much was the pit yet. I've got 4 litres left.
Yeah.
I've got 14.
Oh, 14. Oh, you're doing alright then. What? You could probably put in Rich for a little bit and do, what's that, 3 laps? Or maybe not, because you're not at the end of that build yet. Oh, I did that quite a bit. You might want to just tuck in behind him on the straight, or not. Next car back to leader as well. So that's P3. There's a car you've probably seen in there as P2, P1. I have noticed they brake really late for turn. They can brake and turn in really late for turn 1.
Tyres are knackered now.
Yeah. Yeah, leader's next car back.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've got lights flashing in the rear of our car.
I still don't know what that means.
No idea. Because it's not, it can't be lights. Headlights are on because rain light? No, it's like a rain light, but I don't know. Leader's not got it on.
No. Some cars do it sometimes.
Eight hours left.
Yeah, just hit it.
I should probably set some form of alarm on when I do mechanics. Someone's made an adjustment to the thing. Yeah, I can't edit the document on my phone.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason I can't change it.
That's fine. I'll do it when I'm done.
So on it, 10 past 10.
Crew's ready for pit stop.
Cool. 9:30 alarm set then. Still 52 miles, it's not bad, but I will double check where other cars are, etc. Where's Dylan? Still quicker then, and you're second, well, maybe second quicker that lap as well.
That was a shit lap.
Yeah, he did a 53.8, you did a 52.9. He's definitely slower. Yeah, he's still quite a bit further ahead. Oh, could be wrong. I saw 3 cars as in 2. If I can get the track map to load. That's not not like 5 seconds behind.
This time.
Cool. Yeah, Dylan was at the end of the pit straight when you came into pits.
Okay.
So you were catching him. I think that might be another retirement.
Might have been someone swapping.
All that. Well, it said the car's been left in the garage, so.
46 seconds.
Not bad stop. Well, I think we're out of sync with Dylan anyway, so.
Yeah.
Radio check. Hi, this is Mika. Radio check.
Got the crew chief going now.
What the best place for that? Most thing you need it for is pit exits to tell you if the car's going or not.
Yeah. And also quite like the countdown to the
The car's just gone past, I think it's clear now. Or not. Yeah, it's clear after this BMW. Watch your brakes and tyres.
car off that. Don't know who that was.
I
Blue
didn't
car.
see it. That's the car behind us.
Alright.
Yeah, it was under the camera, so I only just caught his nose. Yeah, that's the car behind, unfortunately. You want a Williams-esque without the red in the martini livery for it to be beneficial to us. And even then, he's what 5 laps ahead.
Yeah, 4. Minus 4.
He's got to have like 2 massive crashes. Realistically, to bring us back into that. Oh. Instead of wiggle behind you and nearly crashed.
This track is quiet.
Yeah, oh, it's. I'll see if that car actually got going again. No, we're down to 11 on it. That'll be right, yeah, only. It's 3. Right, so there's only 4 GT3s running, that's why it's quiet.
Yeah, the other ones usually who like mix it up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the entirety of the circuit to yourself. So as you cross, I'll tell you that. So when you crossed the line,
Yeah.
the next car was in turn 3.
Is that a GT3?
That's a GT3. The next car, as you went into turn 1, was the LMP2 was Dylan that was in the sharp right-hander towards the end of the lap.
Right.
That second gear, one down the hill. Yeah.
Canada corner, isn't it? They call it.
What?
They call it Canada corner.
Yeah, Canada corner, that's the one. Yeah, he was there. So you've got miles. Well, obviously GT3s, LMP2s are behind you, but yeah, you've got miles of track ahead. Yeah, next car back was the one behind us, and you've got P4 behind him, just on his tail. Oh, that was Dylan's in the pits, is it? Yeah, Dylan's pitted. I don't know why I'm using my battery when I've got a USB charger right sat next to it. I'm sat on my sofa, and my sofa's got a USB plug in it, so I don't know why I'm sat there with my battery.
I put a wall plug in with the USB slots behind the TV so it can charge, power all that, the new devices, like Now TV stuff and all that.
Yeah, quite good having those.
Somehow you only got that one on the TV, which is useless because it's just the one.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how what ampage is coming out of it. I don't think it's that stronger.
I think it's 3 amps you can get out of it.
Well, no, the ones in the water I think get 3.5 amps.
Yeah.
So I think the one on the sofa is probably only like 2.5.
I mean, it's kind of a fire hazard.
It's leather sofa, so it's not like. And multiple point is, what's the USB going to do? The powered USB really going to do?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's sat there, it's on the side of the sofa. Like the side arm.
I remember when they were developing the wireless charging for. Actually, I don't know if I can say this. I shall not say this.
Which manufacturer?
It shan't be said. I'll tell you later.
When did you work for this manufacturer? Oh, right, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I just remember why.
I don't know if it actually went through in the end, so I don't know if I can say that.
Obviously, when it's just streaming.
He is. Hello, everyone.
Oh, 0 people watching, probably.
We have the 0 people watching.
I watched match of the day. Well, I watched the start of match of the day.
Nice.
Last night.
I'll watch that in the week.
It's the Liverpool game's game 1, so I just watched that one. We didn't play very well. Well, Salah played very well.
So,
getting his hat trick.
warming the machine up. First match of the season. I thought they were playing like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Leeds played quite well, although they got 3 goals, all sort of long balls.
Nice.
That was more us playing a really high line and not dealing with it.
Yeah.
What was this? Yeah, I think all. Oh no, the third one wasn't. The third one's a good goal. They play that quite well.
It's generally a good game with the Suns, isn't it?
Yeah. And we got. No one's going to complain about the 2 penalties we got.
Were they legitimate? They weren't.
Yeah, one was Salah took a shot. The defender already had his arm out and it just went smack straight to his arm. It's like, yeah, it's like fair play, unintentional, but that shot is going on goal. He stopped it. And the other one was clumsy. It was off the ball cleared off the corner, sort of a 50-50 between Fabinho and one of their defenders. And Fabinho got there first, and obviously the defender went to get it, missed the ball, got Fabinho was there. It's like, yeah, it's penalty, you can't complain about that. I think there's about 3 goals disallowed with VAR. I mean, most of them were off. I think 2 of them were offsides. The other one was Van Dijk scored.
So it's full.
70th minute. That one, I'm not sure whether it was or wasn't a foul. I think Jones may have. It was like they all bunched up at the edge of the box, and one of the Leeds defenders fell over. I think they looked like Jones may or may not have tripped him. Oliver said free kick, but VAR didn't have enough to say no, he didn't trip him, but didn't look like he tripped him. But it's not enough to say that to overrule the ref. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was, if he'd given the goal probably would have stood. It was one of them. Yeah, if he'd given it, VAR probably wouldn't have overruled it, but oh well. I mean, we still won, that's the main bit.
That's what we need, yeah.
3 points. My fantasy, although I wish Van Dijk had scored another one because I would have done my fantasy league team a bit better. And of course I didn't pick Mo Salah and he scores a hat-trick.
That's some good points there.
Yeah, I went with De Bruyne and Aubameyang. Aubameyang scored.
He did. Lacazette scored as well, 2, didn't he?
Yeah. I think Carpine's P2.
Yeah.
But
They're too far away.
yeah, probably like passing this break zone.
Yeah.
Or not.
Never mind. Yeah. Is that the Pimp's car?
Yeah, I don't know which one it is. The purple one.
Funky purple car.
Well, from where we started, I think we were taking P6.
I'd have taken P6. Rather P5, but still a long way to go yet.
More time for me to bin the car. And everything's running fine. I mean, like, we're not really overheating it, even in the long stops.
Nope.
So I haven't seen the temperature, even the temperature, like, mild warning, like the yellow one.
Yeah.
That's not come up. I did a 300 and something second pit. Got to turn it off. Well, I mean, we probably could have run a bit more
Tape,
but we still can. But I think from what I remember, Chris tried it. We probably could have run it overnight, where it was cooler and where it was raining. But
that is true.
let's be honest, it's not going to make too much of a difference.
Not at this point, no.
And yeah, Chris, I think, ran it. Yes, in one of the test sessions, and it did start to get hot.
I'm tempted to see what the performance would be like with the shorter gearing.
Yeah. The problem when I ran the shorter gearings, at like the end of this, you just be off the limiter in sixth. Like, just be off it.
What was the top speed there?
I can't remember, it was about the same. At that point. I went with the compromise. The lap times were pretty much the same. No one with the compromise of will probably save fuel with the longer one.
That is true, and in the wet, easy to drive.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where, when I'm the only one really testing, it's a bit difficult to try that sort of stuff out.
Yeah.
This one we found the setup
Is that
as well.
Dylan off?
Oh, that's on fire. That's gone.
Who's that?
I'll try and find out for you.
Looks like Dylan's car.
Did it have a blue rear end or a silver rear end?
It's like a dark blue. A light blue and white.
That is Dylan's car.
Yay.
Dylan, it looks like he may well be out. Or Dylan was out. That could be P5. Yeah, his car is gone bang bang.
They're not coming back.
He's stopped. Well, when your car's on fire, I think it's dead. I obviously can't see what he's done. Can I? No, I can only... I can rewind. You can rewind.
Yeah,
I just don't know how far you can go.
pretty far. If you press control and then rewind it, it goes quicker.
Oh yeah, perfect. Trying to work out if his engine went bang before or after the crash. Went before. Engine blew into turn one.
Oh, wow.
Looks to be him. That's us. Yep, he's out. DNF.
Pretty shit to get this far and not finish.
Yeah, but what? 3/4 of the way?
Yeah.
2/3 of the way? Still got 500 minutes though, but 440. Right now, we've just got to wait for the 3 laps to.
Next car is way too far ahead, is it? It's like
Yeah,
6 laps.
Mate, it's more than that. It's like try like 13.
13.
Yeah. So P1, then P2 is +3, P3 +7, P4 +7.
Wow.
Then
big
we're
gaps.
P6 +21. So yeah, this is a do whatever the hell you want.
Just don't crash.
Just don't crash. Well, don't crash and fall. Actually, I think it's more just don't blow your engine.
Yeah. We seem to be alright. Temperatures are all stable.
Yeah, if you're going to crash, make sure it's not something that might blow a wheel off.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did want. Yeah, make sure you can drive back to the pit. At least all my crashes, except for one where I kind of slid sideways, they all went head on to the wall.
That's what you need.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, that's the front bumper done. Yeah, it's just now managing to the gap behind.
Plus 5 laps is plenty manageable.
Yeah, it's just as long as like not like 5 laps, a second a lap slower. Well. Yeah, last lap we were 7/10 slower, but more than that.
Still in the 52s there.
Yeah, it's pretty much just do 52 to the end. We're good. Oh, he's rejoined the race. Interesting. He blew the engine. How did he rejoin the race? Sorry if you keep getting the messages that are
That's
coming off and on, but it says he's rejoined the race, but he's in the garage. He's done.
Who's hoping if he quit out and came back in again?
Or he might get a new engine.
Maybe.
Now glitching with a GT3.
Whoops.
And about 6 other cars all in that.
Area.
My screen's just flicking at one of the tents. The background of like 3 cars in that same bay.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought someone was going to be in our pit box and I pitted earlier. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. But I just couldn't see around it. It was the box right in front of it.
It's now like, no, it's at the A's DNF.
Just got that hour left. I think.
We're still a lap ahead of us.
Chris will like that news.
Yeah. Well, more of the story is don't be in the car.
Essentially, just keep it going.
What I did notice is I was getting some frame drops earlier at random times.
It's all going good so far.
Yeah.
Must be nearly passing Dylan now. Maybe this lap. It's P5.
Yeah, it's either this lap or next lap. Yeah, he's gone.
Sad for him.
Sad, yeah. Don't know what he did. What happened?
Maybe they decided to run more tape.
Possible. But you'd have thought you'd see that reflected in the time. It's at the end of the garage, so no, next lap. End of this lap will overtake him.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, top 5, last race of the year, take that, definitely.
Some points there on the board for us, finally.
What is the point to this?
I have no idea. Don't really care either, to be fair. They're like, points? I'm like, what points?
So we're bottom anyway. We haven't scored points.
No, they're pretty shit so far. I think if they pick tracks that aren't like mega technical, the driving standards is generally better because the GT3s don't get in the way.
This has been it's still not great, but it's
pretty good though.
been surprisingly decent for like not catching people. Or what I will say, the only thing that goes with that is the grid's been a lot smaller.
As well, yeah.
I think you're only running with 4 GT3s, so you're not running into them every lap.
But even then, like, it's a manageable track for passing them. It's not ridiculous like Kota, where like the whole first sector you have to sit behind them. Kota was ridiculous. That was a stupid idea.
Well, I mean, It's better now to dry. We're quicker, like that much quicker than them.
Yeah.
But there were stages earlier. If you catch someone into that right hand kink, you are stuck with them until the back straight.
They should do a race at VIR. I love VIR. Virginia International.
Yeah.
Good.
I got Virginia and I got Portland.
That was a lot of fun on AMS. They did a laser scan version. That should be one of the choices for this race. 24-hour race, that would have been good.
Cool, I know Portimao, I don't think would have been as good.
No, there's too many corners.
To where you going to take GT3 is the problem.
Yeah, and that whole last sector is like really technical.
It's like it's a good test track, but not a race track.
Yeah. MotoGP's going there, I think, for the final race.
Formula 1's going there.
Oh, it's true, they're going there as well. MotoGP's been really good this year.
What, 'cause Marquez isn't in it?
That's true, Spurs, but...
Although, saying that, the Honda's been so bad.
But Marquez, well, Mark can wheel that thing, but his brother can't.
His brother was pretty decent in Moto2.
Moto2, yeah.
But it might well be that bike is built for Mark.
Oh, definitely is. No one else is allowed to develop that thing, no doubt.
Well, it's like when, was he 5-time world champ?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember what they actually said. Was he 6 or 7 times?
I think he's 6.
Because it's weird in that they actually include the lower formulas as world champions.
Rossi has 8 top flights, I think.
I think he's got 10
in total.
In total, because it's weird like that, because they count their lower formulas as championships.
Is F2 a world championship? Or is it just the F2 championship?
Doesn't well, technically it's a world championship,
Yeah.
but it doesn't count for anything other than
F2.
But part of the problem is you can't win it twice.
Yeah, in Moto2, Moto3, those are actual like world championships.
I just Google Marc Marquez and it comes up with MotoGP Honda Crisis Alex Marquez. Only Mark can ride it to the max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as we said. I remember when he joined and Danny Pedrosa was like the lead rider, but he just couldn't hack it.
He has 6 championships.
What, MotoGP championships?
I'm just double check that they actually are MotoGP. Making third in 2015. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 MotoGPs.
2 off of Rossi.
And then, yeah, so he's got 8 championships, 6 in MotoGP.
That Honda is pretty shit this year, I have to say. Like the nearest Honda's like 8th at best.
Well, you look at last year. Is it Pedrosa was last year, wasn't it?
No, he was like 2 years ago.
Who was the other one? Oh, it was Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Lorenzo was nowhere near it. Did he win? I think he might have won 1 race, maybe 2.
Did he retire from MotoGP at Honda?
I think he may have done.
Yeah, I think last year was last year or something, wasn't it? I find it weird that a lot of the riders that I started watching MotoGP aren't there anymore, it's just Rossi.
Yeah, but Rossi's ancient.
He is ancient.
Yeah, Jorge Lorenzo. Or even missed some races. No, Lorenzo didn't win. then 13th, 12th, 12th, 11th, 13th, 10th, 15th, 13th. Yeah, so it's not actually that bad. In fact, actually, I'm saying that Alex Marquez hasn't done too well.
No, he hasn't. He's been like outside the top 10 every time. Even the LCI was quicker than him.
Yeah, but he's almost comparable to Lorenzo last year. Bear in mind, Lorenzo's outside top 10. Mark was podium, win or second.
Yeah.
Are you serious? So other than retiring at, I don't know what AME is. So Kota,
Yeah.
round 3, Mark has won or came second in every race.
Wow.
He came second 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think he won the first time.
6 times. Came second.
I remember the first time I went to Kota because I was finishing my dissertation. And then I finished my dissertation at like 5 AM and I had nothing else to do, so I watched my OGP on the BBC iPlayer.
It's pretty much, well, when they started going to Kota, it's pretty much, well, this is just is a Marquez win.
Yeah.
It's like he hasn't lost. It took him like 3 years to lose there, and I think that even that was a crash.
I think he's a bit of his own worst enemy. Like if he doesn't win, he crashes. If he doesn't crash, he wins pretty much.
Yeah, so every year, I know, that's, so 1, 2. Oh, he came second to, oh no, damn it, it's not in the same round. Yeah, when he crashed out last year, it was the first time he didn't win at Kota. And I think he was on pole and they looked like he was going to win it. From what I remember, I think he got taken out or he lost the front end.
I'd like to see him on a different bike, to be fair.
I think with MotoGP, it's not so much about the bike. If you look at this year as well, you look at like KTM's and, I mean, the Yamaha's been a bit crap.
Pretty crap.
But KTM Ducati, I think Mark will be just as quick.
I like to see it just to, like, when Rossi changed over to Yamaha, he was just as good as well there, so I'm like, okay, right, this is fine.
Yeah. I think when you look at Marquez, it's like, you're probably looking at one of, if not the greatest of all time.
Oh yeah, he's just annoying.
Well, because he just wins.
Yeah, and he's an ass as well.
I haven't seen him do that much. It's not as much as Hamilton.
Oh no, no one does as much as an ass as Hamilton.
They don't. It's because they don't do as much in the press or do anything. To be honest, they don't
Yeah.
have that much of an issue with it. Any of the MotoGP boys.
I feel like Marquez lacks respect for his competitors a bit. That's the impression I got in his early years anyway.
I just look at it the same way as like you look at Max Verstappen.
Yeah, Max Verstappen's an
More
arse.
like you're just quicker and just get your elbows out.
He's done some dodgy stuff, Marquez, like overtake wise.
Yeah. I think it's nothing that any of the others haven't done.
No, granted.
It's his sort of win it or bin it
Yeah, it's
mentality, isn't it?
that is literally Mark Marquez in a nutshell.
It's like he has to ride it at 100%. If not,
150%.
if not, it just doesn't happen.
I remember when he had his crash at Mugello at like 100, not 200 mile an hour. He jumped off the bike. That was his first season.
I'm trying to remember how he did his shoulder.
What this
It's
time?
high side. Oh, I remember now. He got a
Yeah.
high side. I can't remember which track it was.
That was Jerez.
Yeah.
That's a cool
We
track.
really just let go and it flipped him off.
That was his second crash as well. He went off earlier.
Yeah.
But that was more high-speed gardening.
Yeah, because he ran wide. Yeah, he ran wide or something like that.
Yeah.
About 4 laps later, he binned it while trying to catch. He was like doing crazy pace
Yeah.
to try and make up for it, and then
He was
yeah,
only on
lost
the
the
podium again, and then he binned it completely.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he dropped to P6, then came back to third and binned it. It's only lost 10. What fuel has it got?
2 laps.
2. I'll be right then. Tyres have dropped off.
Yeah, a little bit. They're pretty warm.
What's amazing is they're only at 80%.
Yeah.
It's like they just really just drop off.
That first sector I'm pretty consistent. I'm pretty much within a tenth of it every time. It's the second sector I lose quite a bit, half a second usually.
I thought you didn't have concurrent splits. Or was it sector splits?
Sector splits, yeah.
Oh, right.
Half laps of fuel. The next 2.
Yeah, I think yeah, you're a bit slower in through 1 and 2, but Chris was quite slow through 3 and 4. Yeah, it's like you lose 2 tenths in turn 1. And you have done most of the race. That was good, actually.
Have you turned your computer off since we started this thing?
Yeah, I turned it off when I left to go about midnight.
Oh, right.
Actually, no, I didn't turn it off. I turned R factor off. So I left the game.
Yeah.
So, cool.
You lose the data.
It was idling and not having to run the GPU the entire time. It just had, I think I just left crew chief and Vanillab open.
Oh, crew chief didn't work actually, the pit stop.
So it's pretty much doing nothing.
Yeah, I switched off just to give it a break. The fans are going absolutely mental even when I turned it on.
Yeah, why couldn't I get this frame rate earlier? I'm watching you get like 150 frames. Like at this point, I was like dropped to 40.
Got a good computer. It struggled with Le Mans a bit. I have to say.
Yeah. I think it's probably thermal throttling a bit earlier while I was driving.
I think this is my last stint, isn't it?
I can't remember what time I'm going to take. It was 22:07. So this one or was it one after? Kind of lost track. Josh Championship.
Kish has retired from the race.
There we go, it's working now.
Probably just didn't have to. It was crew chief was probably bored.
No, it's because I hadn't pushed one of the OK buttons.
Right.
Driver lineup.
Chris
at 7:51.
7:51. So you've got another hour. So it's 2 more.
All right.
Oh, 1 more stop after this.
One more stop and then run around. Here we go. Starting to need a wee a bit.
Funny enough, I haven't had that issue all race. Oh no, I did. I had it at the end of my first stint.
Fine, I can hold out.
If it takes it is clear, push now.
Chris had that
Cold
issue.
tyres all round.
I can't remember which one. On which stint he did. I think it was the end of his
Brake
first
temperatures are
one.
low. We need to get some heat into them.
If I really need to bang the wall, have some damage to fix. Fix the damage, go for a wee.
At least I think the pit lane's flat here. Because it wasn't which one was it? Not Spa. Why did I say Spa? Le Mans. Because I went for a P and I found the
Yellow flag.
car halfway back down the pit lane. So, oh.
Looks like P6 has gone
It
off in
rolled
turn
over,
1.
right? Yeah. Because I think Chris was watching. It was like, yeah, that happened. You've only been stopped there for about 10 seconds, but obviously because it was in neutral, it just rolled back.
That's true.
And
We've got auto clutch on.
Yeah, no handbrake either.
No.
I probably should have left it and let it stall. But I think I turned the engine off. Yeah, it's still. It was worth it. It was under code 80 as well. And the 5-10 seconds I lost. If in that pit stop, I probably gained in comfort and be able to push that a little bit harder.
Oh, this is not like at BUKC where you're like in a cart and you're crushing the ladder like every 5 seconds.
Funnily enough, I don't get that issue. I don't have an issue needing a pee in a cart. But I could drink more before the race, etc. No issue.
Usually I'm fine because that one time.
In the sim, I think it's because the driving position is slightly
Maybe.
different and where my knees are, so I'm putting more pressure. Yeah, in the car I don't have the issue.
Car ahead's pitting.
I've never needed a pee while driving in a go-kart. But yeah, that seems to happen all the time in the sim. But that might also be because of the time of day round racing.
Yeah, probably as well.
Oh, you're 1/10 up, by the way.
Yeah.
On our fastest.
I'll lose it now in sector 2.
Yeah, that's sort of what happened. Sector 1, I think I've probably got purple, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I think I've set our fastest sector 1, but I'm slow at sector 2. There you are now.
3/10 up on my best.
Yeah, you're almost equal to Chris's. It's like 500. Yeah, you're 10th now. But this is where Chris just shot off. Oh no, you're still equal. You're, yeah, 600s off. Dead level.
Got the fuel mix full.
Ooh, no, you lost it.
Oh,
It's going to be close. Probably only be a 10. Yeah.
oh.
You're a 10th slower. So we've both done a 50. I think I did a 51.0 or a 51.1. It's both. Yeah, it's that last corner Chris got good
Absolutely
run out
right.
of it.
I've struggled with that last corner of it.
I'll tell you what, if you had it in mix 4 for the start, probably was like, you're I was about to say you're 10th up then.
Not anymore.
But that was only, I think that was on the Apex. Next car back is leaving again. I think
Okay.
2 or 3.
Slovenia's 14 laps ahead of us.
Yeah. Well, unless they blow up, we're not catching.
Nope. Just gotta keep it on the road.
Yeah.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Hello? Yeah. I hit the wrong switch. I turned off the power for the Wi-Fi over power. And I meant to switch off the light. I was like, uh-oh, no.
Yeah, on my screen, you went on the
Leader's
inside
pit
the
now.
corner.
That's not
And then
good.
And then just appeared. Like, oh god, don't crash now.
No, I wasn't
Right.
crashing. My internet was off.
I meant like computer computer crashes, like I could probably take over considering I'm in the seat, but it could take me a good couple of seconds to gear up and get back and drive.
I don't think you're allowed to do a driver change out of pit road. So if you have a disconnection or something, you have to wait for the other drivers to come back. That's what happened to us at Kota. Chris had a disconnection just before his pit stop. Then he had to come back, serve a drive-through penalty, and then let me in. But he got the drive-through penalty on pit exit of him rejoining the race. Just to put salt on the wound.
I still don't know what happened with my qualifying run. I must have hit the button while sat. So it's like, oh, I'm going a bit quick now. I hit 100k. Oh, damn it.
Oops.
Yeah, I must have hit. I don't know what. I must have hit the pit limiter off while sat there. Wait for the engine to turn on. And then obviously that was when the track was at its quickest. I was dealing with that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. But
Didn't make a difference in the end.
no, it's only qualifying for a 24-hour race. It's the least of your worries.
Oh no, I had to start. Well, actually, it probably helped me because it meant I gained about 4 positions out of turn 1 because everyone was shot off long. The chances are, if I qualified better, I may have been like a position or 2 ahead and been in the middle of it. That seems like an age ago that race start.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah, we've crashed like 10 times between us then. Circuits.
I've had 2 race damaging crashes.
I think I've had 6 and Chris has had 1. They'd have run out the front front ends, I think.
Yeah.
Only 1 rear wing. Oh no, 2 rear wings. I've had 2 left-hand corners. I think 4 front ends. Something like that.
I did a front right corner and a front end.
All my front ends have been square on front ends.
Yeah. I had 1 square on, the other one slightly to the right side. I've had a few spins. The first spin I did fell off a few times, but it was wet. So I can excuse myself, I think.
Yeah. So those first 2 stints were quite tricky.
Oh yeah.
Well, my first one was. Second, well, yeah, and then the other one was wet offline. Really slick offline.
I think an instant in the night where battling for position, where I outbraked myself a bit, and then I slammed into the side of the car. But
I remember seeing it.
I got away with it because I gave the position back.
Yeah, you like doored him.
Yeah, it looked like I lunged, but I completely outbraked myself.
The car behind me catch.
That's fine.
We're on for a D1 3 at the moment. Yeah, D1.5.
Bit wide though.
Yeah. It's amazing. We lost a good half second.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just shows how good a launch Chris had out of that corner.
Yeah, you to absolutely nail it.
Because what's crazy is you're equal to Chris on that. I don't think he had that great a launch off it the lap before. Because you're like on the same speed as him on that lap. But he just got such a good launch in the last call. I mean, it's interesting still none of you have beaten my 50.4.
I could never get that close, I don't think. That quick.
Yeah, I don't know what I did it in. What conditions, etc. And it may not have even been the same setup. it may have been a more aggressive setup as well. So
Short run. Speed. What even?
I don't know if it was. I think it was a full fuel run.
Helicopter shadows annoying.
It may have been in mix 4 as well. I think it was coming towards the end of a run, but it was one of the rare occasions the tyres came back
Yeah.
near the end, and lighter fuel, so it just launched. Turn 5 was flat. What it still still doesn't look like it is.
I haven't tried, to be fair, I'm just being cautious.
But when I say it was flat, I mean it was like easy flat, rather than the fact that you're still being cautious means that it still probably isn't quite.
Okay, Dominic, as your car exits in the pits, heads up.
Something like minutes.
Blue flag.
That's the car behind us, by the way.
Yeah.
The one that's just gone in the grass. The other one, I think, is like P3.
I'll just move to the outside of it.
The problem is you're going to go 3 wide at this rate. They're side by side.
Ooh.
Oh, he locked up.
He
Blue
did.
flag in sector 1.
If he puts in a complaint,
Looks like P3's gone off.
I was out of the way, I was trying to move out of the way for him.
I mean, the problem is, where do you go? Because he's too wide at that point with another lap car. It's like you can't back off because he'll just brake check the other car.
Yeah. I just braked from the corner as I was normally and just stayed to the outside, and he came nearly running into me.
Yeah, you obviously forgot you lose downforce following another car that close. You didn't even brake particularly early.
No, braked the same time as usual. I just didn't get back on the racing line.
Imagine Chris will be up at some point.
Yeah, I think it's going up at like 7:30 or something.
After that, it's a driving change. So it's like, pitted the guy behind him. The one that locked up.
Okay.
But you got another leader coming behind. At least I think it's the leader. Yeah. Oh, it's probably happened about 6 laps then.
Savannah crash. The 10 runners left, you said?
11. Oh no, yeah, sorry, 10. The GT3s still haven't passed Dylan yet.
Wow.
They've got another 20 laps. The last GT3's got another 20 laps before they passed Dylan.
I'll get him. Not yet, Le Mans a few years ago when there was like one LMP running and then they got lapped by the LMP2 and they had to unlap themselves and they got them within like the last hour.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like LMP2 nearly won them all.
Yeah, Jackie Chan, DC Racing.
Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader.
I think that's a change of position as well.
What's that?
I think P3 and 4 swap positions. Just where
Pachinko. Yeah, it's a different car that.
Yeah, Savannah was the one behind us. Ahead of us, sorry.
If they could just wait for us.
What, the whole 14 laps?
They could go for a cup of tea, get a shower in probably. Getting quite light here now.
Was it outside? Yeah.
Yeah, outside, not in real life.
I might have to turn my TV brightness back up again.
I turn my lights off now.
Well, I was going to sit and race in the darkness the last stint, but then it started.
Light.
It got light, so I better turn the lights on it.
That's true.
Quickest lap in line. Pace is still
Decent.
good. Just trying to wonder what we could have done to protect that front left a bit more.
Don't know. I wonder what other people's tyre wears on it.
Well, we could have gone with that other camber setting. What's only 0.1 degree off anyway. They might have done it, but I'm not convinced it's quicker. I think I prefer this bitey front end that we've currently got.
Blue flag.
You know, the car's been drivable anyway.
Yeah, it's been really drivable. I'd say.
The car's not been at fault for any of our crashes.
No, it's been us.
It's all been definitely driver error. And in moments of the race, it's been on pace as well. Like a couple of them.
What are the leaders doing at the moment?
The leaders are imagine they're 51 still. Yeah, 50s, 51, 50s.
Okay. A couple of seconds off.
Yeah, the car behind is only doing like 0.2 quicker.
10 laps of fuel left.
And that'll be your last stop until changeover.
Yep.
Okay, Dominic, you've got half your fuel left.
I still don't get how many. There's 3 engines blew up. Like, how?
It's been running different tape.
Surely it can't. Maybe it's not too aggressive on the gearbox, do they? Well, they're saying that you'd be quite aggressive on it.
Been alright. Cool.
I've seen you rev it quite high, more than me and Chris have.
Alright.
But there's only like one corner normally. The left-hander carousel, I think you like to get into second quite quick. But yeah, not like really revving it.
Used to be a thing in R Factor where you could smash down the gears without damaging your engine. You just like smack it from 6th to 1st and then get all that engine braking.
Now it locks the rears or blows the engine. I don't know, set a course, it won't let you do it.
Yeah, the downshift protect.
Engine. Yeah. Don't think you can turn it off either.
No. Oh, maybe that was it. It was maybe it was a Seto Corsa. I remember people would shift down really quickly, and it was a massive advantage.
I know Formula 1 game does it, but I think the F1 cars downshift stupid quick anyway.
Yeah.
And that's one of the tactics to drive quickly. It's just to
Smash the gears down.
Smash the gears down to get the back to come out. How unrealistic the whole game is. So you look at the setups and like saying, yeah, that's definitely not a proper setup.
Project Car 3 doesn't even have setups in it, does it?
Nope.
God.
Simulation Game of the Year at Gamescom. Right?
Even Tokyo Race Driver had setups in it.
Yep.
And that's 20 years old. Not quite, about 18. Actually, 2004, 16 years old.
Slower class car ahead.
Oops. Bye-bye Toyota Award.
I don't know who's putting them back, but they're quite good at their job.
That's why I took out some of those boards on the way up to pit road when I went off.
Tiny bit of
They're all
aerodynamics,
back
just
again.
Ignore it.
Oh, I've taken. Actually, saying that, those Johnsonville ones don't appear to have come back after I knocked them over.
Maybe it's only for you.
Possible. Yeah, I bet you that's what it is. It resets
When you come back in.
when you come back in. Quite so, because I've taken out those Johnson boards about umpteen times, running wide of that corner. Be devastated if you hit Toyota ones on the inside of the carousel, though. I'll actually have to learn where to lift.
That's a good exit then. 7 laps left.
I mean, what would be nice here is if they have like proper marker boards, though.
Yeah, the ones on the side are a bit difficult to see.
I mean, at least Le Mans they have day glow ones as well.
Oh yeah, those are good. Big, massive, obvious ones.
But part of the problem is they laser scan the tracks, and obviously they laser scan them when the marker boards aren't out.
Yeah.
So a lot of people forget to put them back and put them in. Silverstone's one of the worst ones. And these, it's like, yeah, there's marker boards here. Can I have them, please?
Kind of need them.
Yeah, for like most races, there's marker boards, especially going to club. So I know most of the time the braking boards, the curve on the outside,
Yeah.
on the entry to the outside curve and the entry, but still would be quite nice. Well, at least the worst we can do is 6th in class.
There's only 6 of us left.
Yeah, we could retire now and get 6th in class. You can retire now and get 10th. You can get top 10.
Take 5th place.
Yeah, keep running, take 5th.
You've just done a 152.07.
52 dead that time.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Still 14 laps behind.
How far? What's the gap to the car behind us?
5 laps.
I think the next car back is him. No, he's blue, isn't he? Never mind.
Yes, I think. I think he's driven off. He had a new set of tyres on.
They'll probably gain a lap or two by the end of the race. Still nowhere near us.
What lap times does he do?
Can't remember. I think they're only slightly like half a second quicker than me at one point.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Oh, never mind. He's 2
Keep
seconds
spin
slower
to
than
in.
that.
Turn 13.
GT3 probably at that point.
Yeah, 54. So. Well, it depends where you go. Yeah,
Sector 3 is clear.
We're all right now.
No.
It's the Aston Martin. The only one.
He's going. He's got back going again. I have another one.
5 laps to go.
Okay,
If we'd
Dominic,
gone
you've
for
got 10 minutes
GT3,
of fuel remaining.
we could have gone for a podium.
Yeah. We were trying to GT3 at Kota, and I was like 8 seconds off the best lap. Like, this is hopeless. Just gonna give up EERC.
Yeah. There's a bit more field spread within the GT3s.
Yeah. Usually there's quite a lot of them. My dash isn't working, it has that delay on it. It's like half a second delay. It's really annoying. It's unusable, I just had to turn it off because it was just being...
Is that the first time it's happened?
First time it's happened in our factory. I did it for the first 2 stints. But I thought maybe by switching my computer off and on again it would sort itself out.
Car's leader behind you.
That lap time was 1:52.14. Consistency. Keep them coming. Blue flag.
Get out of line and
Yeah,
just runs on.
3 laps in the tank.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Quarter to 8, I think Chris take over, wasn't it, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pit crew is ready.
I'll 10 to 8. Right. We are bang on time.
More or less, yeah.
We are literally bang on time. Looked at the other thing.
All
It's
right,
like,
Dominic. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we exit the pits,
well,
we should be in
maybe
position.
a minute or 2.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5
Out.
minutes.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Gasashenko and them lot are doing like 51s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think leaders are 50 or 49 sometimes. Yeah, 51s. 50s, 51s. Yeah, everyone's doing 51s except for Gasashenko doing 53.
You'll come out a little way behind you.
No, he's just done 50, yeah.
Yellow flag sector 3. We think that Attila has gone off in turn 13.
Who has?
Someone.
Green flag sector 3.
That is the P2 car?
Saying this time.
Let's go have a look
Okay, Dominic.
at the
Very little fuel
Discord
left.
chat
In
to
this
see
lap.
if
In
more
this lap.
views my drop. Imagine there's going to be quite a few. Comments.
Blue flag.
Bang on target for fuel.
Cool.
Got half a lap of fuel left.
2 litres left. Watch your speed. We expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P5.
I mean, we can only be in P5. Crew chief said we might be in P5 when we come out. We definitely will be. 5 laps behind.
5,
14
4,
laps ahead.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Nice little slide into the box. 47 seconds. I probably could have gone for a wee, but it's fine.
Only half an hour.
Yeah. Chris should be waking up soon, next 10 minutes. Alex sent me a message to say she's fed Indy, but Indy's still howling away behind the door.
Just wants to
7
play.
seconds. Yeah, probably. It's like, why can't I come in? I set an auto clutch button, so when I do pit stops, I can just.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Did you get much sleep last night?
Probably about maybe an hour. Oh, my eyes were shut. I just couldn't sleep, sort of thing.
At least you had a nice comfortable bed. Actually, you were on the couch, right?
I didn't. I was on the sofa. Still am.
P3's gone off in turn 1.
P3's gone off in turn 1.
Green flag sector 1.
Skid mark's going straight on, but I think they've probably been there a long time.
I see it. Are they still in the same lap as Savannah?
What, the
P3 car.
Pennsylvania's in the pits.
Ah.
But they were.
lap time was 1:51.79.
Doing mid 51s. Mid to high 51s.
Good pace.
Too bad. I mean, I've done
Coming up on a slower
laps
car.
now to understand the track.
3 cars pitting.
Yeah, Dylan. Dive from over his engine just blew. Mode
Weird.
1, short shift and harvesting. Just went bang.
Weird.
So I'm assuming not heat issue either.
That's a shame for them. They're doing pretty good. If they've got like random failures on.
I thought they had it turned off, to be honest.
Coming up on a slower class car.
May have almost been where. May have been he was taking it easy, but the engine was always going to go.
Your lap time was 1:52.04.
Yeah, I hope it's been good.
Thank you.
It's always stint 2 and 3 that's been good. Stint
What's
1's
that?
always been a bit. Stint 2, 3 and 4 in this 10.
Yeah,
Stints have all been pretty good. It's been stint 1 and been a bit meh.
just gonna get to grips with things again. I was half asleep.
Yeah, it's true. Go on, time to wake up.
Attila is pitting from position 2. He should come out close in front of you.
And look, I think it's also how the track sorted itself out. It's not like whenever the lighting changed, my game would sort of have a bit of a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, it's now like more dawn. That's like a bit of a frame drop.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Your lap time was at 1:51.64.
Brake pedal needs a bit of a oiler.
My one.
Yeah,
Car behind
Yeah,
is
it's a
pitting
bit
now.
creaky.
it's squeaking now.
Does that snowballing thing where it sort of like feels crunchy as you get further down it? Let's put some
I
lithium
haven't
grease
got
in
that
it.
issue.
Yeah, there's a problem with the CSR Elite brake pedal.
One would be great if I didn't lose the grub screen.
Yeah, it's really squeaky. I haven't noticed it until now.
It's only just been this like 2 laps.
Ah. That's why I haven't noticed it. do my head in though.
It's not squeaking now.
Yeah, it's still squeaking.
Oh, it's not as loud. I couldn't hear it. Oh, your next stint's a shorter one anyway. Oh, I had it that time.
How is this one shorter?
I thought your last one was shorter, wasn't it?
No. Oh, you mean the last sort of block of
I mean,
shift?
like block off.
Oh yeah, I'm only doing 2 fuel runs then. And then Chris is taking the last 2. And then I'll probably head out shortly after that. So, get out, get some fresh air, and go for lunch. So I'll be on chat for the last hour.
Cool. Let's hope the car makes it.
I'm sure it will be fine. I think everything's going to need a bit of a service after this race. I'm running the computer for 24 hours basically.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm now worried about is actually my computer.
Get the air canister out of it.
Yeah. Oh, there's 6.5 hours left.
To be fair, I've left my computer running for several days at a time.
I've left it running for like quite a bit, but I've never left it running this hard.
Yeah, it is
For
quite
this long.
demanding. I think the GPU's never run this long.
Yeah.
Remember when I built this computer, I had to reinstall all my Steam library, but I only had a 2 megabyte per second download speed, so it took like 4 days of constant downloading to download my entire Steam library.
And I just thought this is running off a disk drive as well.
God.
Yeah, this isn't running off a solid state. This game. Oh well. If it blows, it blows.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I've got a hybrid for this one. Hybrid drive.
Yeah, it's
Those are really good. They're really cheap as well.
Coming up on
I think a terabyte one was like 50 quid or something.
that's pretty good.
I got it on sale, and then I got another one at CEX for like £30 second hand.
Yeah, it's a terabyte safe drive. Yeah, I probably should put R factor on my NVMe SSD. If we're going to do more races, I probably will. It'll help the loading times as well.
I'll see what the calendar is. If there's anything like Kota, I am not doing those tracks. I fucking hate those F1 tilted drums.
Oh.
Good morning.
Morning, gents.
How's it going?
One.
Yeah, it's great. You?
Yeah, not too bad.
P5.
Yeah.
Dylan's engine blew.
Yep.
Whose?
Dylan. Ahead of us.
Alright.
But you didn't tell him that you crashed in your stint. What did he see that?
He knows, he saw it.
Oh, right.
He was still in the third when it crashed.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. It was like that one, wasn't it?
You've just about still, yeah, it was that one. You've still just about got fastest lap out of the three of us.
With the
Nice.
51 dead.
Yeah, me and Tom have both come close. Like, really low 51s, but your jammy exit out of the last corner has done it.
I nailed it, yeah.
Yeah.
I was only in Fuel Mix 4 for half the lap.
I was filming 3 the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check the telemetry, it's all there.
Yeah.
How are we doing for driver schedule? We still on
Pretty much, yeah.
We're
On the schedule?
to the pretty much within 2 minutes.
nice?
So yeah, it's all going quite well.
Hasn't been a single code 80 in my... There have been 2 cars without wings, but there was no code 80.
Well,
Yeah.
put it this way, there's only 10 cars running.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, nice clear track, get some good running in.
4 of them only 4 of them are GT3s.
All right, it's only 4. Yeah, it's only 4 GT3s to worry about. That's all right.
So traffic is next to nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet, I'd say.
So if you want to do a bit of hot lapping, go for it.
This is basically what I'm doing.
Awesome. How long have you got left?
12 laps.
That's all right.
If I want to do hot
20
lapping,
minutes.
I just do a set of Corsa.
Don't bin it.
No, I'm doing it, I'm just cruising.
Yeah, what we have noticed is you can't set a quick lap at the end of the stint, though. Not
Yeah,
really.
I tried that, didn't I? I was saying that 2 laps till the end of the run,
It's
it's just
gone.
like the tyres have gone.
Yeah, fastest lap is like lap 2, lap 3.
I found the sweet spot, it's about 10 laps to go. You got some weight in the car, the tyres aren't all that bad, but it's lighter than it was at the beginning of the stint.
Yeah.
Slower car ahead.
I think I've set
Fast leader for
fast
these
set
guys.
to 1, but that's out of last lot, that's about it.
Well, I'm going to join the game in a minute, so watch the server crash.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
You know, you'll laugh at what I did, so I was trying to hit the light switch, but I hit the switch for the power Wi-Fi over power.
Oh!
But I managed to switch it back on pretty sharpish, so we didn't disconnect completely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you just disappeared for one corner called carousel and you appeared.
No!
I hit a switch, but I could have switched off my entire computer. If I'd hit the one to the right of that switch that I hit, then the computer would have gone off,
Oh, jeez.
and then that would have been a bit an interesting conversation.
Yeah, it's like, what happened? The cat jumped the power switch.
And a CTD. Why did you lose the stream?
The cat jumped on it.
She has turned my computer off before.
I had Alex in my stint. Just he jumped
Yeah,
on
he
the
said,
chat.
Agent
And,
said.
Yeah, he was kind of jumping on. He came on. He sounded like he was dead, didn't he? He was putting code 8s. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
code 8 in 10 seconds.
Help me.
Yeah, there hasn't been one since. He came on just as he left. And sounded, pretty dead. And I haven't heard him since. I don't actually know if he's still going.
He's saying like he came back on the radio on our team chat when you guys were off, and he was saying like somebody from one of the guys from the other team called an ambulance or something.
What?
Yeah,
Right in the middle of their stint.
Yeah, I saw it. It's in the
You shit.
it's in the Discord.
I'm not sure if it's somebody who's driving or somebody who's. I
One
don't
of the
know.
team
He said it was a
members.
good friend of his.
They
He
lost.
said-
They lost a team member. Yeah, his girlfriend Adam has a recurring issue in moving ambulance.
Oh shit.
Right.
I don't. It's not. She's all right now. It's in the
Yeah, because he
Discord.
said that all he had was in the background was on call an ambulance, and literally that was it. Didn't hear that, but he didn't get a reply back. That was it. So it sounded pretty serious.
Wasn't there a sim racer who died while he was racing? He had like a heart attack or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm just saying, it was like a Brazilian guy, I think.
And it was
Yeah.
Adrian when he locked up at the last corner.
Probably.
It's like,
He had a few code browns.
He's probably having a stroke at that point.
it's like, oh, you know
wait,
what I've
that's the
done?
track.
I've forgotten where I am on track.
It's like me at Darlington. Is this turn 1? No, it's turn 3. Oh, we need to brake for this corner.
Exactly right.
Oh, I still can't believe he did it. No, it's not the middle bit. It's the last bit. Oh, damn it.
It's like, yeah, keep it on the islands. It's nice steady run. It's like, bang.
Oh, he's matching the Chris's time. Ooh. No, he's 2 tenths down now. Mid carousel.
No more rain, I take it.
No, clear skies.
Yeah, 2 tenths down the exit. Yeah. Chris, you can probably get about 3-4 tenths in turn.
A bad exit, that. Oops. Hello? That's not good.
You
Hello?
lost one.
Oh,
That last lap was
I'm
in
here.
151.38.
Alright.
Yeah.
So one is
We're having a
1.7 off the pace.
Missed it. Yeah, Chris, you could probably brake a bit later into turn 3 and just push more in the front. And
You
yeah,
could probably break at the 200 metre
yeah, it's
board.
literally just
Yeah.
before the 200 metre board.
Because I was kind of.
Oh, lost you again. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here, Dom.
I feel like I'm losing the connection. Something's happening.
Yeah, I've seen you in Steam at least once say Dom's playing R-2.
Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
Yeah. The fast right hand hinks just before whatever the hell it is, for carousel and stuff. That's still not quite flat.
No, I
63 is
tried
yellow.
to go flat on my stint, and it was literally the tiniest of lifts.
Yeah, it's just that turn 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a little bit of time on the table for you, but that's about it.
I'll give it a go.
Everywhere
Try and
else,
find
everywhere
it.
else you've matched our pace. But yeah, there's probably about a 50
We've matched
point.
his pace, if anything.
It's probably about 50.5 in there. If you can put our best time out of everyone.
That's not the optimal lap.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah, I
eight,
see it's like 11 running.
8 laps left if you want to get on board.
Where are you? 5th place, here we go. That's the line. It's
Make sure
nice
you-
and daylight.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good consistency.
Make sure you select
Keep it up.
Chris, not me. Because I'm running on board
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
of course.
I assume you can run more than one person on board.
I think so.
If not, I'll jump off. Oh, jump out.
DQ.
What?
It'll DQ us.
Got it?
No, joking.
Age important. No,
Petra.
I've only got age. Have you haven't
It's
gone on board
done
yet? I was going to say.
Petra went out when I was on my last stint. He blew his engine.
No.
Dylan's showing as a DNF, not as engine failure.
Yeah, his engine was on fire.
Slower class car
Ooh.
ahead.
What course is that then?
It just went to DNF.
I was worried about my shifting because sometimes I was like when I was shifting, I was worried about just the revs and that. But
Well,
it seemed
Dylan-
okay.
Dylan said in Discord he was typed in Discord he was short shifting and running in mix 1 when it went
Right.
and it literally went on the turn into turn 1.
Random then, possibly.
Like engine on fire turning. I thought they had them turned off.
I don't know what happens to that. Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's sort of wear. It might have been his teammate was flagging it too
Tweak
much.
tape.
Well, you say that, you thought you were spotted tape because it does give you a warning before it goes bang.
Yeah, that's true, but
If you've been running constant hot.
yeah, somebody beforehand has been running kind of hot and it's on the threshold, it's not quite enough to trigger that warning. That might be too hot. I was watching the temps in the pit stop and it wasn't too bad, it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it gets like 110, I think at the hottest I saw it. And it wasn't giving me any warnings for it. Yes.
Cat.
Yeah.
Indy's howling away as well.
I better go and feed her, hang on.
You're right. You got 7 laps.
Cool.
Nearly a quarter of the race still to go.
Shifted down to first by accident.
Oh well. Probably didn't lose that much time.
Nah.
I've completed our Fact 2 now, by the way.
Got all the achievements.
Yeah, I got the last achievement on that last stint.
What was it?
20,000k in a race? Or 2,000k in races?
Off
Was he
the pace. 62 is.
I don't think I've got that many.
Off the pace.
It was just getting daylight when I finished my stint.
Proper day. And I was expecting it to be like dusky, like in real life now. Like
Yeah.
outside.
The server's now ahead of UK time. What? I just found out when I started spectating Dom.
Is it like on some kind of accelerated time then?
Well, no, it's just at 8:45 instead of 7:45.
Alright, yeah.
You want to get on board now? Got 6 laps.
Yep. Just ride on board.
Hello.
Watching you.
Right, so don't need to do anything else. Oh no.
He's going back to Toyota's board again.
Finish it off.
How many times has that been annihilated?
I hit it once.
They've already had to replace
I
our
have hit
tyre
that
barriers here. Yeah.
That's one of the few I haven't hit.
Which
The
one?
one I-
How many tyre barriers have Adrian got to go around and sign off this race?
I hit a couple of Johnsonville signs.
Where are those ones?
That's one you just passed.
Oh, right.
But
Oh, the red
it's
ones.
Yeah, it's tipped over to me.
I'll have a look.
Cause that's the corner I didn't get. Just run wide up.
Banned
End
it.
up. Yeah, just ran across the grass.
5.5 laps of fuel left.
I'm getting better. My number of crashes per stint has come down every time.
I've had 2 off-road excursions, I think 3 off-road excursions.
Did you have any more agents after?
No, well, I had off track excursions, but they're like ran wide
Got
into
10
the
minutes
grass
of
a
fuel
little bit.
remaining.
Yeah.
But they were more like too busy watching the mirror for the car coming to lap me.
Yeah. No
More
more
maintenance.
complete annihilations then.
No, I didn't have it earlier at any point. Although saying that, the lock-up I did on one of them wasn't very fun. I think it was about 3 laps towards the end of my second stop. I overcooked it. Oh, I got a drive-through. Oh, yeah, I
You
got a
did?
drive-through.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got a drive-through for corner cutting.
Ah, so not by the officials then.
No, it's
Just by the
annoying, 'cause
game.
if the officials are on the chat, I've had a word to can we cancel it, because I got it for going deep into turn 3. Like I locked up and ran deep. It gave me a corner cut. I was like, okay, that's not a corner cut. I've lost 6 seconds to the delta on this lap. Ooh.
Yeah. Figure that
And
one out.
I've now got to do a drive through. Yeah, I ran wide a couple of times and ended up sort of on the grass losing time. It's like, oh yeah, that's a corner cut. Yeah, I pretty much cut some of the corners. But yeah, that's fine.
It's so
That's right.
inconsistent. The track limits is like none.
It's like you can't track extend some of these because it's just offline. You can't go any quicker. You lose time by track extending it.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't got any more penalties in by race control for anything.
I've had any.
We haven't had any. Yeah, the only thing we've had with my drive-through for track limits, well, I say my drive-through, 3 track limits. So I don't know what the actual limit is, so others may have done it at another point. But yeah.
51.9.
Yep, 51.9.
4 laps to go.
So we've got 6 laps on 6th place. By the looks of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
14 to the one ahead.
Is the just looking at the driver lineup, that's all up to date, yeah?
Got Ashenko and
Yeah.
someone else, can't remember the other one.
Shenko and Savanya.
That's the one, Svan, yeah.
Yeah. I think they're still on the same lap, aren't they? Or...
Savanya and Ishenko are on the same lap.
They could
50
crash into
seconds
each
apart.
other.
That'd be good.
Lose 14 laps. Somehow.
Yeah, no. Crash, but it'll be like 13 laps for the end.
Yeah, we get like within a lap of them, but no, so close.
It's like they'll crash with half an hour to go. It's like, yeah, we ain't going to make that.
The 200-meter board on for turn 1 is unsighted now. It's in the shade. I can't see it.
I have been using the boards and I see there's a dip in the road, or there's a change in the line where it sort of snakes.
Alright.
Yeah, it's one of them.
How's the fuel light gone?
3.5 laps.
152.48.
Get ready.
Time's pretty
Yep.
consistent.
Just turn off the telemetry.
We've got crew chief running.
Shite. No, I don't.
Oh,
I forgot.
it probably doesn't matter, to be honest, mate. There's not.
I can leave and come back.
Yeah,
That's alright. That time.
just tab out.
Yeah, you tab this. Yeah, it actually works.
That's right. I've left the server.
You've got 3 laps.
You probably don't need crew chief running for this, to be honest.
It's nice to
not like-
have.
Yeah.
It feels
nice
weird
to
not
have.
having it.
Yeah, but it's not like you've got to worry about. Oh, this car's done this. This car's done this.
Yeah.
It's just like you're pretty much running by yourself the entire time. You get away with it.
You coming back in now?
Yep.
Are you joining?
How'd you type in the password?
Make sure the spectator's on. Yep.
Should be.
Just check force feedback. It's not maxed out. Break my arm going around there.
Okay, Dominic, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Hey, 500 laps.
Hey.
Alright, just loading everyone in.
Cool. Two laps to go. I'm in fuel mode 1 just to try and extend it a bit further. At this point, well, you're in now, so it's fine.
P3's behind you.
Map 3 again.
Got everything set on the display. Yep. Riding on board.
It's set now.
Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader.
There's only
Six has
4.
gone up.
There's 2 of them.
I know.
Yeah. It's like buses.
In the wrong place.
Green flag sector 3.
Ooh, lunge.
Oh, he actually kept off the apron.
Yeah.
That
They've been pretty
quite
good.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He and the BMW have been pretty good. The Aston Martin's been a bit erratic, but it's not turned in on you. Just not giving
The
you a lot
IDOS
of
ones were
The IDOS
awful.
cars are worse.
Yeah.
And that DDoS as well was bad.
Yeah,
Right.
number 1, red and blue.
Yeah.
Right. One more lap.
What? Bit the end of this one, yeah?
Yeah.
We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap. In this lap.
5.
How many stints have I got? Is it 3 or 4?
4, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4.
I'll double check.
Yeah.
It's about 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock I get off on? Something
Yeah, I
like
think so. Just after 10.
I will be very tired for it. 4 stints. I've got 3.
And 2 and 2.
Yeah, it's all been updated. So
I think it's 4 for me, then 3 for Adrian, then
we're actually
Yeah.
running a little
3
bit
for
behind
Dom
at
and
the
2 for me, isn't it?
moment. Yeah, we're running about 5 minutes behind.
Okay.
What shouldn't make too much of a difference. It just means Chris can run in higher fuel at the end.
Yeah.
Max fuel mode, send it.
Yeah.
It's not even worth trying to work out how much fuel to get to the end because we've got such a big gap far in front and behind.
Just go for glory runs by that point.
Yeah. Right, okay, and there's that. Have you hit race?
Yeah, I'm riding on board with you.
Cool.
I've hit race on board, don't need anything else. Thanks. All good. Hate that pit entry.
Blue flag.
It's a
Yeah.
bit awkward, isn't it?
It's just made like a straight road up there rather than like a
should be
kink in
coming
it.
out into clear air. When we exit the
Yeah, they
pits,
stacked
we'll
it on the
be in
kink.
P5.
Yeah. I was like, at night, I was like, I'm not taking any chances.
It was a bit wet, that pit road as well.
Box in
Oh,
5, 4,
there we go. Good luck,
2,
Sam.
1.
Yeah,
Box
so
now.
hopefully, yeah, going to try in 55
It's
seconds.
in neutral.
What's Benjamin's pace like behind? Is he quick?
Not really, no.
Matching Dom, really. 51s.
Right, good to know.
51, 52. So he was matching, if not a little bit quicker than Dom, but when I say a little bit quick, it's like half a second.
Got my fans going
Yeah,
absolutely
5
apeshit on
laps
my
behind.
computer.
Like, give me attention.
Yeah, it's sort of like kind of predicted by the end of the race there'll probably be maybe 2 laps closer to us by the end. But it's like nothing really to worry about unless you
Yeah,
hit hard.
when Zolt was in, his teammate, I think it's his teammate, he was 5 laps behind.
No,
when I
that is
left.
Zolt's. That is Zolt's.
Yeah, and then the other guy was the guy who's now gone out with a blown engine.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Good
Yeah,
luck,
all
Sam.
good. So, let's see what we can do. Thing is, in the daylight, you can't see the cars.
No,
as
not so easily.
Easy. Cold brakes,
I probably will switch my computer off.
cold
for a bit.
tyres. Yeah, I switched mine off, as you know.
Yeah. Bit break. Really need a wee. Right, I'll be
I can
back.
smell all the eggs and bacon cooking.
Brilliant.
And fans are baking in the stands.
You actually can when you're.
The fans got there.
When we did our